So let's talk about the juice. So
The juice.
Yeah, what's up with the grapes?
The grapes are about to be relaunched. It's called Mick Fleetwood Private Cellar. So the Private Cellar is the brand. And we've been doing it for about 12 years. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like, oh yeah, I'll just stick my name on it or whatever. I said, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do it. And Jonathan, who runs the company with me, knew that. And I said, well, I would love to do that because I love my wine, you know. And then in truth, knew I wasn't, you know, equipped or the desire to be going out and spending, you know, $60 million on a vineyard. You know, I didn't have the wherewithal to do that. So we were looking at creative ways of saying, hey, we can do this.
Right.
You know, and I needed a little bit of convincing. And we sort of started it in a garage thing, mentality, to start off small. And we did, and we worked with Gelson's, but we turned up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I did the work, I did the radio work, I did the thing. So that's the connect to do something and be identified genuinely that you're in a trench doing something. Mm-hmm. And I think it bodes well. You see it. You see people in companies that you must. I mean, some people do get away with being disconnected and being in an ivory tower, but I think it's often you hear the stories of people that really, they're still working.
Oh, yeah. Best example, Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
Totally involved.
Totally involved, totally seemingly really accessible and listening and doing the legwork. I mean, when I bumped into John Paul DeJoria the other day, he was at the restaurant. He has some wine stuff. He's going to his tequila and stuff.
Yeah, he's got a little tequila.
Just a little. But he works more than a rock and roll guy. Mm. He never stops. He said, I'm always on a plane. I'm always going to see my people. I'm going, and he does. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now he loves doing it, but he's the epitome. His thing is marketing, imaging. He's involved. He happens to have his moniker on everything, which is not always the norm, of course. Sure. But you can tell he actually enjoys it. Yeah. For him, it's a performance. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Totally. And therefore, it's not a big drudge. Yeah. He said, you know what? I've organized my life. He's organized his life, and he said, but you've got to really knuckle down. Like when we first started about the phone calls and stuff. That's what he does, but he really enjoys it. Like with the wine, I found something I really enjoy. The restaurant, I really enjoy being there. You know, I have a vision that, you know, of being in my 70s and going like, you know what? This is a performance every night. Yeah. So I know about this, you know, and I know about, you know, how this all works. It's got a lot of the same components in it. So it's not that odd.
Well, great. This was fantastic. Really appreciate your time. No, this is great.
Perfect.
We're getting the evil eye over here,
he had 2 weeks of this with me.
Yeah,
is that right?
Yeah, no, this was great.
Yeah, we never even got to Formula One and race cars, but we'll save that over a glass of wine at the restaurant.
There you go.
Yeah.